Have you ever wondered if the world's biggest events are really just random? Or if there's a hidden hand guiding history, orchestrating events from behind the scenes? The idea of a shadow government, a clandestine group pulling the strings, has fascinated and terrified people for generations. The Illuminati and their supposed quest for a new world order, a single unified government, have haunted imaginations for centuries. Their name is whispered in hushed tones, their symbols scrutinized for hidden meanings. Some see this as a path to peace, others as a road to tyranny. The debate is as old as the theories themselves. The idea of a secret society pulling the strings is one of the most persistent conspiracy theories of our time. It captivates the imagination, offering a simple explanation for complex global events. It claims a small elite manipulates global events, controlling banks, media, and even the course of nations. This elite is said to operate in the shadows, unseen and unaccountable. These theories offer a puzzle. Are we truly in control, or are unseen forces shaping our destiny? The pieces seem to fit together, but is it all just an illusion? For some, blaming a shadowy cabal brings comfort, a sense of order in chaos. It's easier to believe in a grand plan than to accept the randomness of life. As we explore this labyrinth of secrets, we'll trace the origins of the Illuminati, examine their alleged symbols, and delve into the stories that have kept this myth alive. We'll look at the powerful figures accused of carrying on their legacy and the events that have fueled these theories. Most importantly, we'll ask, why does this story grip us so tightly? What is it about the idea of a shadow government that resonates so deeply with so many? Is it a warning, or just a reflection of our own anxieties? Are we projecting our fears onto an invisible enemy? Join us as we unravel the myth and reality behind the whispers of a shadow government. The journey begins now. Together we will seek the truth.
Things you only talk about at the back of the cave.
Our story begins in 1776, in the heart of Bavaria, a region alive with the spirit of the Enlightenment. This was a time when new ideas about science, philosophy, and human rights were challenging centuries of tradition. Far from the shadows, the era was filled with hope for progress and reason. At the center of this intellectual revolution stood Adam Weishaupt, a law professor at the University of Ingolstadt. He founded the Order of the Illuminati, not as a secret cabal bent on world domination, but as a society dedicated to promoting rational thought, questioning authority, and challenging the grip of monarchy and superstition on everyday life. The Illuminati operated in utmost secrecy. Members used pseudonyms, held clandestine meetings by candlelight, and carefully recruited like-minded thinkers. Their ambition was to quietly place their members in positions of influence within universities, government, and the church, hoping to steer society from within. Their ultimate goal was to guide society towards secularism, reason, and a more just government, one free from the chains of religious dogma and absolute monarchy. But secrecy breeds suspicion. By 1785, Bavarian authorities, alarmed by rumors and whispers, launched a crackdown. The Illuminati was banned, its members scattered, and their secret documents seized and exposed to the world. Officially, the Illuminati vanished after just a decade, a failed experiment in Enlightenment idealism, their hopes seemingly extinguished. Yet, the story didn't end there. In the years that followed, writers like John Robison and Augustin Barruel fanned the flames of suspicion. They claimed the Illuminati had survived underground, blaming them for the chaos of the French Revolution and suggesting they plotted to overthrow governments worldwide. Thus, a small Bavarian society became the blueprint for a global conspiracy theory, one that would echo through centuries far beyond its humble origins. The historical Illuminati faded into obscurity, but the myth only grew stronger, fueled by fear, imagination, and the allure of the unknown. What began as a quest for enlightenment and progress became, in the public mind, a story of shadowy power and hidden hands shaping the world. The seeds of the New World Order theory were planted, taking root in the fertile ground of uncertainty and suspicion. From here, the legend would only expand, rippling outward to touch every corner of the globe and inspire countless stories, books, and theories. Even today, the ghost of the Illuminati haunts the world, an enduring symbol of the power of myth, secrecy, and the human imagination. Every conspiracy needs clues, and the Illuminati theory is no exception. In fact, it's a world built on hints, codes, and cryptic messages that seem to hide in plain sight, waiting for someone to notice. The Illuminati theory is rich with symbols, enigmatic marks that believers claim are scattered throughout our daily lives, woven into the very fabric of society. The Eye of Providence, an all-seeing eye enclosed in a triangle, stands out as one of the most famous. It's right there on the US dollar bill, staring back at millions every day. Is it God's watchful gaze, a symbol of divine protection, or the Illuminati's secret mark of control? The debate rages on, fueling endless speculation. Beneath the eye sits the unfinished pyramid, which some say represents the Illuminati's ongoing plan for a new world order, a vision of global influence that's still being built. The Latin phrase Novus Ordo Seclorum is often translated as New World Order, a phrase that has become a rallying cry for theorists who see it as proof of a hidden agenda. But these mysterious symbols aren't limited to money or government documents. Believers claim to spot them everywhere, in the logos of powerful corporations, the geometric layouts of city streets, and even in the subtle hand gestures of politicians during speeches. The owl, long a sign of wisdom and secrecy, and the obelisk, a towering symbol of power and endurance, are seen as further evidence of hidden influence, their presence in public spaces interpreted as intentional signals from the elite. For theorists, these are not coincidences. They're deliberate markers of elite control, hidden in plain sight for those who know how to look. Decoding these symbols turns the world into a living puzzle, a mystery that invites investigation at every turn. For believers, it's like being a detective, uncovering secret truths that others overlook, piecing together a hidden story. Every detail becomes a clue, every oddity a potential sign, every repeating pattern a possible signal of the conspiracy's reach. This search for hidden meaning is central to the theory's appeal, offering a sense of purpose and discovery. It suggests that beneath the surface of everyday life, a secret order is at work, one that only the truly observant can detect. And for many, once you start looking, the signs seem to be everywhere, turning the ordinary into the extraordinary. A global conspiracy needs powerful players. The New World Order theory points to elite families like the Rothschilds and Rockefellers as puppet masters. The Rothschilds, with their banking empire, are accused of funding wars and controlling governments for centuries. The Rockefellers, through oil, banking, and institutions like the Council on Foreign Relations, are seen as architects of American power. These families, theorists claim, use their influence to shape history and consolidate wealth. Politicians, business leaders, and celebrities are cast as either members or pawns in this hidden network. The theory offers a simple explanation for global inequality. It's not chance, but secret allegiance. In this narrative, power is never accidental. It's orchestrated from the shadows. How would a secret elite control the world? The theory points to three main levers: money, media, and meetings. Control of central banks lets them manipulate economies, creating booms and busts to their advantage. Ownership of major media shapes public opinion, manufacturing consent and suppressing dissent. Secretive gatherings, like the Bilderberg Group, Bohemian Grove, or the Trilateral Commission, are seen as the real seats of global power, where decisions are made away from public scrutiny. Some even claim population control is part of the plan through wars, engineered crises, or public health measures. The result, a world where ordinary people are managed, not empowered. Whether fact or fiction, these alleged mechanisms fuel the theory's dark allure. The idea is simple: control the money, the message, and the meetings, and you control the world. That's the heart of the New World Order narrative. Why do these stories grip us so tightly? Humans are wired to seek patterns and meaning, especially in chaos. Conspiracy theories offer simple answers to complex problems, turning randomness into a plot. Believing in a secret cabal can make people feel special, like insiders with hidden knowledge. It creates a sense of community among believers, united against a common enemy. Mistrust of authority and real-world scandals make people more open to these ideas. The New World Order theory is a compelling story with heroes, villains, and a grand plot. It's more exciting than reality, and it turns believers into protagonists in a global drama. This narrative power is why the theory endures. In the end, it's not just about facts, it's about the stories we need to make sense of the world. Belief in a secret cabal isn't just fringe, it's surprisingly common. Polls show that a significant portion of people in the US and worldwide believe in some form of New World Order theory. The internet has supercharged these beliefs, spreading them instantly and creating echo chambers where they thrive. Algorithms feed users more of what they already believe, deepening the rabbit hole. The theory adapts to local cultures, but the core narrative remains: a hidden elite controls world events. This belief has real consequences, eroding trust in institutions, fueling polarization, and sometimes sparking unrest. When enough people believe the system is rigged, society itself is at risk. The New World Order theory is no longer just a story. It's a force shaping politics, health, and daily life. Its reach is global and its impact is real. Conspiracy theories don't appear out of nowhere. They're fueled by real events and genuine mistrust. History is full of secret meetings and government deception, from the Gulf of Tonkin to the CIA's MKUltra program. Exclusive gatherings like the Bilderberg Group add to the suspicion, as do growing economic inequalities. The 2008 financial crisis, where banks were bailed out and ordinary people suffered, made many question who really benefits from the system. Modern events, pandemics, digital currencies, talk of a great reset, are seen as evidence of elite control. Each new crisis is woven into the conspiracy, reinforcing the narrative. For believers, every secret meeting or global event is another piece of proof. The line between fact and theory blurs and mistrust deepens. In this environment, the New World Order story finds fertile ground. Why does the New World Order story endure generation after generation? It's more than a theory. It's a modern myth, offering simple villains and a sense of order in chaos. The story adapts to any event: war, technology, pandemics, all become evidence of the conspiracy. The lack of proof is seen as proof of its power, making the theory unfalsifiable. It taps into primal fears, the unknown, loss of control, being manipulated. The narrative gives these anxieties a face, be it the Illuminati, the Rothschilds, or the Bilderberg Group. It's easier to blame a shadowy enemy than to face the complexity of real-world forces. Ultimately, the New World Order story reflects our search for meaning and our distrust of concentrated power. As long as power exists, so will whispers of secret societies. The real question remains, who is truly in control, and can they be trusted?